Previously on Game of Thrones. You know, I honestly feel like there's something else I should be doing today, and it's not playing Rumble Roses. Although, come to think about that, I always feel like that when I'm playing Rumble Roses. Continuing on! Oh, that's a brutal special. Everything is fine.
I had no evidence to back that up, but just hoping for the best.
Oh, bye!
You are safe
now,
hi Jane.
Was there an off-screen kiss there or something? Was that a hug? Was he kneeling?
That's really hard to animate in this armor.
You
Hello, my lord. I'm just lying down on the floor.
Your lord will be joining you soon.
We don't get a choice to not take revenge here.
No.
Can you walk?
I mean...
Can you walk? She's just stood there normally looking...
No, she's having a baby.
Again, this goes back to a point that is made in the books.
Her water broke.
Oh, I see. I must have missed that.
Oh, literally right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you were saying?
We don't need to, like, do a pregnant model or anything. It's fine.
Well, that's... Yeah, right?
So what were you saying about...
The books make a point of saying, like, there is literally no point in revenge.
Yeah.
Because then they're going to get revenge. I don't think they're going to be that subtle in the game.
No.
They're going to be like, no, kill the dude.
They might give me the choice.
Choice.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
It has been spoiled to me that a choice will play some part in this. And I think it's
in time to reap all you have sown.
It's going to be a big glowy choice from what we were saying. I actually don't know.
Like the Star Child from Mass Effect is going to show up?
Yep. As far as I know, it is you choose A or B, and then A or B can be good or evil. That's it.
Okay, we'll decide that when we get there.
So good A, evil A.
What is he doing? He betrayed me.
He did betray us.
He betrayed me.
He betrayed us like twice.
I'm going to be petty. Well,
You lied to me. You tortured me, brother.
How dare you?
Right? Can we go? Can we do this?
Literally, our last interaction with this man was him saying, "You can trust me," and we went, "Okay," and he went, "Haha! You can't trust me."
Yeah. Yeah, but can we just say okay?
All right, I guess I'll let it slide.
I'll buy that for $1.
What's $1? Says the Westerosi.
It's someone who makes dolls.
So this is a personal matter?
That would be an ecumenical matter.
Let's see if we can side with him. Come on.
Oh, I was just gonna go all out and just kill him.
Let's see if we can side with him.
Alright, fine.
I wish I had been with you guys at the radio in that show so I could try and make you break with that would be an ecumenical matter. You were literally talking about ecumenical matters.
Briefly.
Should we all slap this guy, Saint Nick?
Good old Saint Nicholas. Slap him right in the face. Now Saint Nicholas slaps someone in the face, not slap Saint Nicholas in the face.
I was gonna say.
No, Santa's lovely.
Yeah, he slaps people in the face.
Puts
And when?
children in his bag and...
That's the anti-Santa who lives at the South Pole.
Oh wait, no, he's not choosing a side. And as we all know from KOTOR 2, apathy is death.
This is what you done with it. This justifies...
It justifies nothing.
Nothing.
This is why you tortured me, in the name of knowledge.
Quick question. Are these two going to end up together? Because they're finishing each other's sentences.
God willing.
Who? Halton and Moors?
Alistair and Moors.
Oh, right.
They're like having the same conversation with this guy. He's like, yeah, but...
No, you hang up. No, you hang up.
No, you overthrew the crown and
Churchill-
installed the Targaryens.
Churchill could be at the wedding and give us the
Darkest
rings.
era. So he is of the opinion that it's the darkest timeline right now.
I would be long dead.
So as far as we know, the ending system to this game, it's not like Silent Hill 2 where it just does crap in the background. You don't know.
No, I'm pretty sure it's choices.
Okay.
I mean, it's an RPG.
Can we skip dialogue?
And it's very much in... Come on, we're not
Because
going to
it's
go that
taking
far.
him so long to talk.
We can't stoop to those levels.
I will stoop.
I do not stoop to pick up
those levels.
Okay, now we don't even know.
Don't even know what's happening.
So, we can
Those are the words
for
of a
this old
tyrant.
bastard to die. Won't
Oh,
go and
just
get
kill
Shannon
him.
Jane.
You know you
Words
wanna.
of a tyrant.
Fuck it. You did
Hey,
this.
words of wins.
You did this. He could have said all sorts then. He could have really redeemed himself.
Just ignore the mighty bush bit. Okay.
What did you... I didn't hear it.
I do not stoop to pick up men in the bathroom.
I don't even recognise that.
That's when they're on the magic carpet.
Yeah, the
That's
wiz-
what someone says to the head with tentacles.
Is it? Yeah, the druids are going on a quest or whatever, and the squid's like, I need to go to the bathroom. You can stoop and pick me up.
Oh, he wants to give the Night's Watch money.
When Richard Iowati was talking about the crunch.
Yeah.
Do not speak to me about the crunch. You know nothing of the crunch.
Oh yeah, also Valar's bombing the castle. By bombing the castle, I mean throwing rocks at the castle.
Okay, I was going to say.
Just like Flint would have done.
With a catapult. He's not just standing outside going,
That's literally what I was... That's what I was thinking. Is he just throwing rocks?
"Whoa!"
What are you
Actually,
gonna
not
do
Flint.
now?
He was just at the trial. Whatever.
Give me Jane, and maybe I'll
Watch Black Sails, guys. It's great.
Come and get her then.
Like, Will, maybe.
Well, I've seen seasons 1 and 2, they were great. I need to see 3 and 4.
There is a point in season 2 when it's like, we can let this happen, and that's like, that would be really beneficial for me in the short run, but piracy kind of becomes a joke if that thing happens.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do the worst thing for me, because that will turn out great in the long
Do it
run.
alone. Alistair.
And it's a really good sort of, that guy's a
Didn't we
dick.
just turn around and run away?
Yeah, we ran away because there was too many of them.
We're the heroes!
There was too many of them, even
That guy's
though
a dick, but he pulls it back.
we've probably
You're
fought...
doing well for a woman in labour, Jane.
Probably fought a...
It's
wow.
fine.
Hit X to pick that up and he just walked over here by himself. Oh, there was a lever, okay.
Morse has left the party.
Why?
Looting corpses.
Two hands.
Godless broadsword.
I thought that said like Guardian's broadsword, and I'm like,
It might have been Guardian's broadsword, but I was pretty sure it was
So much
godless.
stuff in this room.
Hurry, Alistair. We'll
Yes.
never make
No,
it.
picking up all the stuff in the room.
And now we're gonna go to the inventory screen.
No, we're not.
See, what was that mirror reflecting?
We're gonna go to this cutscene.
What was that mirror reflecting?
Where's Morse?
He's fighting off the guards.
Oh, I thought I saw him in the room with us.
That's how we escaped.
Good. He'll go die again. We'll breathe him back to life. He'll be sick. No, he's not.
Cry
He's
for
right
me.
here.
I'm already dead.
So why did it say Moses left the party then?
Valar near it.
Oh,
Because he
he's
did
told-
temporarily, and
No.
now he's back.
Oh wait, no. Was he holding the door shut, and then we went in here, and he rolled in here like Indiana Jones would do?
You might say he was hold the door.
Oh.
Hold the door. Hold door. What's with this camera angle? Why do we need to see Alistair's mouth that close? What is...
Hell with caution.
Look at this guy
Moore's
throwing
going
a tantrum.
crazy with his... I think that was a level up.
That was a level up.
Very subtle.
We will return. Oh, you got a point. Let's workshop that.
At the pub I went to in Edinburgh,
Yep.
there was a certain dog that would occasionally be in the pub. And it's one of those dogs that's like 4 foot tall and...
Level up, Alistair.
Oh,
Yeah. 4 foot tall and clearly a bear.
One of those.
oh
Okay.
I love those
Big,
dogs.
big shaggy dog. Yeah, get straight. Excuse me.
Isn't it the mountain something or other?
I don't know. But
Well,
big
and on
big
the-
ball
yeah, we'll
of
be building
big
up
ball of
towards-
fuzz.
Some.
Yeah.
And the thing about it, it didn't bark. What it did was it said, "Row."
Oh, you told me about this. Yeah.
Yeah, so just from the
Row.
other side of the pub, you'd hit "Row." I go, what? What was that? That's weird. Because it'd be in the middle of the
Row.
pub quiz usually, and so that's not the quiz master talking.
And the answer is row.
He didn't have a mic, by the way. He
Um,
was just really loud.
Oh, if we had a mic, that'd be genius. You made
No,
a
the
last ditch
quiz
attempt to knock it out. You're just shouting really loud.
Last ditch attempt. Okay, if we get knocked out,
That's
we
the you didn't win
explode.
button.
That's it's you didn't win.
Got it.
So you got it.
We got it. Well, it looked like we were building towards that. Maybe. I don't know. I can't even remember the taste of bread. Or the smell of whatever
Smell of
Samwise, whatever
bread.
Frodo says.
Or the sound of bread in the morning.
Well, the bread that wakes up next to me in the morning.
There'll be bread again, Mr. Frodo.
I got to sound really smart at work by talking about lembas bread and cram, and then I just got looked at weird.
No one knew what it was.
Crumbs in his jackets.
One of my colleagues was like,
Where am I going?
I can't wait for it to just be a pill, and you have a pill, and that's your Christmas dinner. Knowing me, I'd eat too. And then I'm like, well, literature story, Sharon. Let me tell you.
Who doesn't enjoy eating a nice meal?
You apparently.
This woman
Keep
that I
talking
work
about how
with.
hungry you are.
Well, no, I do enjoy eating a nice meal. That's why I want to eat one.
Oh. Will Simon get fed?
Well played.
Find out next time.
Anyway, so...
So we come back to the next episode and the oven's just roaring in the background.
Or it's just a skeleton. What the hell? I don't know if this was the right way, just because there was a... No, there's that room we were in before.
Yeah, this is the exit. We can get out this way.
Is that what we're doing? Are we just leaving now?
I think yeah.
Just go. Just go. Just leave.
Oh, just leave.
Oh, hi, Mars.
We did. Oh, no, she's having the baby.
No, you're not allowed now.
Having a baby.
Are you convinced?
Keep it in. Keep it in there.
Really? The pregnant woman starts going, you have a wife and child. Oh, you did till they died. Presumably you know what the deal is.
Father of the year over here.
There is a point, I forget if it's in the show.
What does she want?
Just go.
Shortly after
Who cares? Just go.
Shortly after Bran Stark is thrown from the tower, the Maester comes into the Stark Master bedroom to tell him what's going on. And Ned Stark's like, Cat, will you put on some clothes? Yeah. And she says, like, this is the Maester, we have 4 children, he was there.
Yeah.
Something's going on, Ned. And that kind of cements her as like, no nonsense, I'm down with this character.
Wait, did you say after he fell from the...
After he...
No, because this was long before. It is long before. This is when...
There's a point...
he turns up with a box from her sister.
Maybe it's that.
With the secret letter in the bottom of it. And that's when
she
just gets up naked from the bed to grab this letter, because it's like...
This is really important.
Yeah,
I thought it was Bran, like, bad news, yo.
No, we don't. Basically, what happens is Bran falls off the tower, and then we jump to a while after that.
And then isn't one of the next scene or one of the next scenes like Tyrion in the library?
Basically, Bran falls off the tower. Next scene is several days, possibly weeks later, Tyrion in the library. And then he goes out and he's like, well, no, I talked to the Maester, he's pretty hopeful that the worst is behind us.
Yeah. That is such a
Then that guy tries to kill Bran.
Yeah, that's a while later.
You've mentioned, hey, the show is different from the books, and I don't know why. Go in that room. Is Martin still in there? No.
Locked. Martin. He probably is in there.
And that's one of the, like, really early on, I don't know why they made that changes. In the book, it is written that Tyrion has, if I recall rightly, stayed up all night reading.
Yeah.
He pays the librarian a lot of money for their time, and goes off. And then he finds Joffrey in that whole...
Yeah.
Go and pretend that you're sorry and da-da-da. Whereas in the show, he just sort of wakes up in a sty.
Yeah, he wakes up in
Joffrey's poking him with a stick.
Yeah, he wakes up in a sty having got really drunk the previous night.
Is that the scene where he slaps Joffrey?
Yes.
Yeah.
So he still slaps him in the book. It's just, it's after spending all night reading in a library. Because that's what he spends all his time doing.
Not getting drunk?
He starts getting drunk in Dance with Dragons after he kills Shay and his dad.
Whereas in the show it's like he just doubles down on his already existing drink.
In this is he super goes into, I'm going to try and drink myself to death.
Do we want to talk about... You should... Max Payne, what are you doing here? You should talk about that bit with... the conspiracy theory to possibly kill Tywin with poison.
Did we not talk about that on?
Not on camera.
That
was a really interesting talk.
Because there's a theory which someone told me has been confirmed by Gurm.
Oh, awesome! I didn't know that part.
During a Q&A, or at least someone asked him a slightly vague related question and he gave a vague confirmation answer. But the thing is, so Tywin is killed by Tyrion at the end of Storm of Swords.
Okay.
There is a theory that he was about to die. What are you doing, Simon?
Nothing! Alistair's doing this on his own!
Yeah, you went to the next enemy.
I've put the controller down, he's running around like a madman. Sorry, you were saying.
Storms of Swords!
Yeah, so there's a theory that he was going to die anyway. Now, the theory goes it depends on a lot of little clues. And one of them is when they're talking about poisons in, I want to say in book 2. The people talk about poisons now and then. It might have even been in Tyrion's trial in Storm Swords.
May I cut you off a moment?
Yep. Oh,
Is that Lord going to be our final boss?
Oh, I hope not.
Because he's final bossing it pretty hard up on that balcony.
He is right, yeah.
I am pretty certain he is not the final boss.
He's on the final boss balcony over there.
Talking about poisons at Tyrion's trial. Do go ahead,
So,
sorry.
I think it's at Tyrion's trial. It might have been something that Amaist was talking about in the prologue of Clash of Kings.
Yeah.
But there is a poison which is said to kill a man by basically stopping his intestines from working. And then he basically dies horribly of constipation and backed up toxin.
That's right.
Yeah.
Horrible stuff.
This wasn't the way
So anyway, so that is established as existing. Oberyn Martell is established as being a master of poisons.
You won't leave.
So that isn't said in the show, is it?
I don't know,
I
but
don't think it is.
basically the spear that he kills the mountain with is covered with a thickened manticore poison. Oh, get out of here, Shadow Man!
This demon slain.
Full Shadow Man LP confirmed.
Just orders his lieutenants, kill that shadow! Do it! Oh no.
Go on, you were saying before this Shadow Man route.
No, we need to watch this
Okay.
cutscene.
Alright.
Look at that texture, though.
Shove him off the balcony!
This shadow is
Push.
not meant for us.
Pushy
This
push.
is our chance.
Oh, this is our chance. We can just bugger off.
Nice.
Come,
Has she
preggers.
been getting progressively more pregnant throughout this scene?
Yeah, that's what happens when someone's in labour, right? Oh, I thought he was going to do a drop kick for a second. I was like, what? No!
I know just what to do, Alistair just suplexes her.
Well, no, but like
I've done this before.
that's not how it happens. But you know, modelling.
Now,
Yes.
as far as I'm aware, before doctors were like, oh no, we're lazy, didn't all women give birth like squatting because it's easier? And then doctors were like, no, lie down.
I do
It's
believe
easier
that's
for
how it
us.
was done in the Egyptian times. They had like a little stool for it,
That's horrible.
Yeah, well, it's because it's a little pink baby.
and it lasts for 10 seconds.
Oh, it looks like Matt Lucas.
Damn, that's an ugly baby. God damn, that's an ugly ass baby.
It is not. No! Video games.
Head for the boat.
Feeling quite
Anyways,
nice.
we're poisoning Tywin Lannister, perhaps.
Yeah.
In the park.
So, theory is when Tyrion, goes up the chimney into his old bedroom, and he looks around the room a bit. Tywin's not there, and he finds Shay, who's fallen asleep.
Yeah.
And she wakes up thinking, oh, is that Tywin back? And no, it's not. It's Tyrion. They have a conversation. He strangles her, stays for a while in slight shell shock, goes, looks for a weapon, picks something on the wall he wants as a weapon, gets a box, drags it to the wall, stands on the box, gets the weapon, then goes all the way to the bathroom. So this is a long time.
He doesn't know I've had the baby. I think he might notice a couple things.
Yeah, you'd think so.
Go on.
Oh wait, no, that's Valar.
Yeah. I've got you.
It's over.
Look at my head.
Long live the king.
Oh, okay,
For
right.
once, the baby
Yep.
was born before that happened.
Yeah, that sounded like the voice of a woman stabbed through
Yep.
the belly.
Just looked like he was sighing then. He was like, oh,
Well,
once
now
again.
this is happening.
Was that? What did he say? I want to assume he said Valar Morghulis, because of course he did.
Yeah.
But it wasn't subtitled.
Isn't Valar Morghulis very specifically those guys over there?
The Bravosi.
Oh, fair enough.
Everyone from Bravos says it.
Fair enough.
Did you finish the story?
No.
Finish the
No,
story.
so
I
so
keep cutting him off. Sorry.
Then he goes and sees Tywin, who's on the toilet. So he's been on the toilet for a very long time. And then they have a long conversation, blah, 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 blah. And he finally shoots Tywin. Tywin dies, and then there is a line that, you know, judging by that sudden smell, Tywin Lannister did not, in fact, shit gold. So that evidences that in death, his, as they say, his bowels have loosened.
Yeah.
But that's surprising, seeing as he'd been on the toilet for an absolute age.
And yet
Like,
he
long
did
enough
not.
that Shay has fallen asleep.
Long enough that Shay's fallen
Yeah.
asleep, that we've met Shay, had a conversation, killed Shay, found a weapon, blah, 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 all these, had a conversation with Tywin, all these things, and so it seems that he was having some trouble. And so the theory is that he may have been poisoned by this poison, and would have died at some point in the next couple of days anyway.
Yeah. It could have all been averted. It could have all been averted with Tyrion.
Yeah, like he didn't.
Well, actually, no.
have to-
Sorry, he was already on trial.
He was already on trial. He was going to get executed in the morning. Although, according to Kevin, he would have been sent to the wall
Yeah.
at the last moment.
Not great, was it?
Isn't that, with the exception of like certain very heinous crimes, isn't that the choice you get?
Yeah.
Like, do you want to go to the wall? Because you can go to the wall.
Because you might as well be dead, right? We don't have to look at you. You can make yourself useful and die fighting wildlings. Because nobody knows about the Zambos.
Next question. This is something you brought up a while ago in this, right? You've mentioned how Cersei is helping Sansa. Is
What?
she actually?
What?
There's a couple things you said, like,
No,
oh, yeah.
Cersei thinks she's helping Sansa.
Does she think, or is she just being awful?
Well, no,
Like
she is awful and she's being awful, but then a couple of books later she's like, I tried to tell her how the world works. She didn't want to listen.
Because I know, for example, there's a point in, I think it's the first court of King Joffrey, when Sansa comes out and is like, will you spare Ned Stark?
Yeah.
And Sansa and all those guys are like, not Sansa, you know,
Cersei.
Cersei and those guys are like, oh, well, you know, poor little thing, you know, you did your best.
So naive.
I thought that was just them being dicks, as opposed to literally saying, you're so naive, but I appreciate you trying.
Well, the thing is, that really depends how you read it and how it's read.
Okay.
Because the idea of that is that that was all established beforehand. Is that basically her plan was... Basically, the plan was Ned says that everything he said was lies and that he was trying to steal the throne for himself, and he's very sorry for his crimes. Joffrey's the real heir. He'll go take the Black now. And the plan was the court, well, the king, would graciously accept this, send him
Yeah.
off to the wall, everything
Done.
goes back peaceful. So the whole thing is Sansa has to go and say, I want to beg this mercy for Ned, and they graciously accept. And,
Yeah.
you know, graciously offer that he won't be killed, but he'll be offered this choice of the wall. So it's supposed to just be a show for the court.
Yeah.
And if it's them being, you know, condescending and stuff, then the court can tell.
So was it? It was just Joffrey that the beheading was all Joffrey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all. Well,
Last
there
minute,
is-
he's like,
well-
"Oh, I'm going to kill him."
there's a thing of you see everybody's reactions when it happens. Everyone is in shock and yelling things and, you know, arguing against this. Except one guy. I'll give you 3 guesses.
No matter what it takes.
Peter Baelish.
Peter Baelish. So
Nailed
it's hinted from that he persuaded Joffrey to order him killed instead of sent to the wall. And
Yeah.
presumably took very little
The
persuading.
giant is dead. This is our chance
Because,
to
you know,
kill
fundamentally
Cyrus.
he's a terrible, terrible lad, is Joffrey.
And cut the head off the snake.
It's too
Yes.
dangerous. Queen says
Yeah, I love that story about
the new king's
Oberyn
hand-headed
poisoning
Stark
Tywin.
tried to oppose her
Because, like,
and was captured.
So it's just something that you pick up from little details.
I wish that, yeah, because it's very subtle. I wish that was the case and he would have died of that. It's like, yes, so it could have been, you know, Oberyn gets his face smashed in like he does, but he got the last laugh. Because then Tywin dies of horrific poisoning or whatever.
Well, at the same time, he got killed by his son, and the only and the son that he thought was utterly worthless and never capable of anything. So
Not
it's a
not
bit-
ballsy enough.
So it's this is the grand legacy of Tywin Lannister. Is, you know, an incompetent daughter that's ruining all of everything he tried to put together. A son who wants nothing to do with ruling his legacy and has doubled down on being a member of the Kingsguard. And another son who he never thought was of any worth, who killed him and is now on the run.
Yeah.
That's the grand legacy of Tywin Lannister.
Oh, but that song, though.
Nothing.
And he died on the toilet.
But that
Died
song,
on the
though.
toilet.
But that one song, though.
Well, now that song's kind of like, well, sucks to be you, Tywin. You were ruthless and an utter bastard your whole life, and look what it got you.
Not be safe in Westeros.
Nothing.
Light on the walls and light.